Hey, what's up, survivors? Welcome to another mind-blowing Z-log from Zombie Go Boom. I definitely don't know if I'm going to put this one up. It's been snowing today. I don't know if you can see that. It's still snowing. The camera might not be able to pick it up, but anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that I did pull the trigger and got this lavalier microphone right here, as you can. Wow, that's crazy. Apparently, if you accidentally hit the button on the lav, the recording stops. But I was gonna tap it so you could actually hear it. Anyway, so I guess I'm gonna have to edit this video in order to upload it. So since that's the case, I guess what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be reading some comments from yesterday from you guys, because you guys are awesome and I really like those comments, and we're gonna read them. First comments from Friday. Good to see you again, Chuck. Hell yes, please do Marvel DC movie special effects. Shazam sounds like a perfect start. I would also like to see Thor's lightning effect from Thor Ragnarok. Also, just tossing ideas here. One, I would like to see you review special visual effects on some pretty bad movies, just for the laughs. Two, later you could make a Reddit account where we could upload our work for you to see and rate. That's all excellent, excellent stuff. Thank you, Friday. Fleming Matthias Bermulen says, "Hey man, I love the new direction of the channel is going in. I also didn't know that Blender is free, so thank you. I'll be downloading that. Ha ha ha. If you want to look at some interesting VFX, I suggest taking a look at Blade Runner 2049, also the show Dark, mostly the colors and cinematography, but this show is slept on too much in my opinion. Interstellar is another movie I just have to mention. The black hole in that movie is insane. Altered Carbon is also super interesting. I'm sure there are others that I can't think of at the moment, but I hope these suggestions help a little. I'll definitely stay tuned. This stuff is super interesting to me personally. I also do photography in my spare time and I'm learning Photoshop. That's badass. Yes, that black hole is awesome. And actually, they didn't animate the black hole. They put in the lack of better terms, the mathematics that it takes to make a black hole into a renderer, and so what you see is actually what a black hole really looks like. It's really interesting. I will definitely want to talk about that some more, and I'm sorry I'm butchering the way that they did it, but it's pretty awesome. Mr. 617 said, real quick, I like the combination of the navy blue jacket with the green checkered pattern collared shirt and tinted shades. Gives off a Leon Scott Kennedy appeal to you. You both even share the same height and weight. Wow, that's a excellent compliment. I love Leon Kennedy. He's my favorite character in Resident Evil, and Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite games of all time. So thank you for that. Alex West Craving says, covering anything from Star Wars is likely to get clicks, and you can try and do better than the Phantom Menace or the 2006 A New Hope edits, like redoing Jabba or understanding the pod race. There was a lot of effort into that race, and if you pick it apart, it's really detailed and interesting. Man, the cool thing about that pod racing scene is that the Phantom Menace came out with an extended edition, and the race in the extended edition is so much better than the original, and it is badass. And I would love to do a short film in which Charles and I pod race. That would be very cool. Crazy Train 454 said, maybe what you do scenarios on the way home, like what would you do if a zombie outbreak happens or an emergency, or get more detailed, like if two had to go pick up people up, how would you do it, or just anything like that. Okay, we could do some survival hypothetical situations, probably. If you guys really want to see that, let me know. um Elmahias LOL. I'm probably butchering that name. I'm sorry. He says, Mythbusters of movie deaths. I think that could be a good idea. That's a great idea. There are a lot of movie deaths that definitely would not work in real life. We would have to make some heads, and that's really the problem at the moment. But yeah, that would be very, very cool. Malkata Saber says, replicate the wall breaker effect from Broken Swords, The Last in Line, or the torque effects from that movie. I haven't seen that movie, but now I will definitely put it on my list. Thanks for the comment. Sheriff Woody says you should do a tutorial on how to do a smooth looking VFX transition. A camera going through a surface, for example. Yeah, I mean, there's one of the what they call the best film of all time. Citizen Kane did a shot in which the camera goes through a window, and people were completely blown away. And that's so easy to do nowadays. But yeah, absolutely. Also, speaking of Citizen Kane, I've tried watching it twice and I can't get past the first 15 minutes. So I don't know if it's the best movie ever made, but I maybe if I get past the first 15 minutes, I'll ride the same gravy train, or drink the Kool-Aid, so to speak. Scott Pilarzik writes, certainly not an idea for collaborating on video production, but I had an idea. All these crafting reality shows have a simple formula: partial craft, test, eliminate, further develop, test, eliminate, and final round. So my thought, round one, people grab the best item they can find in their house, excluding any actual weapons, and hit a pressure plate. Then you and whomever evaluate the reading and durability of the items, eliminating one person. Next round, using the items commonly found in the house, try to make it a bit more deadly. The idea being we had an invasion contact in round one, and now we've had time to modify. Then smash a cinder block with it. Round three, the last person left gets to try and smash an Ivanhead with their weapon. That's all excellent stuff. That would be a very fun show to see. Thank you for the comment. Scribbling Joe writes, you should definitely do something with flying. Maybe how to make someone take off the ground flying. That would be cool. Not necessarily a Blender thing, but it would, because you can do it in After Effects. But actually doing it in Blender would be cool if I could learn how to do a CG double. That would be awesome. Tyler Scott writes, Chuck, you should use Blender to make a Samurai teaser photo test and info on your ideas. Maybe a company will think it's good potential and help fund it, or maybe type out a book or make a comic on it. By the way, awesome video. Man, that's a great idea. This could definitely be a really good comic book. In fact, we could just maybe make a trailer and then try to use that for funding. Awesome. Thank you, Tyler. Trilogy writes, okay, broski, here's a challenge for you. I'm a starting YouTuber with 66 subs and I want to grow my channel. I only have my phone to use. What can I do with what I got? How did you do it? What would be some advice to grow my channel? Can you physically show me what the phone is capable of? And I'm thinking, as a challenge, let's see some explosions. Everybody likes explosions. Maybe a movie about your life, who knows? Guess we'll have to wait and find out. Let's collab sometime and see what we can do. Yeah, man. All these videos, I'm doing them on my phone, so you can definitely do stuff on your phone. It's just, honestly, it's just a matter of consistency, something that I haven't really been doing here lately. But as long as you're consistent and you listen to your audience and you change your work so that your audience continues to like it, your channel will grow. It might take years, though. It took us years. But consistency is key with anything that you do. Charlie Wilson, Zombie Go Boom, more like Zombie Go Vroom. Am I right? Because I'm driving a car. That's very true. All right, I'll head out. Okay, man. Howling Hoosier. Hoosier? Oh, sorry. I appreciate the tutorial 101. I would love to know how Romero did the zombie head target practice in Survival of the Dead. I imagine it was a static display with visual effects added. I'm down to collab with you. I'm down to collab if you guys are. Stay awesome and badass. Absolutely, man. I will try that. Oh, hey, look. Now you guys can see the last. Wait, actually, this is the correct one. This is the last Blender thing I made. Let me start that over. Boom, and you can see this stuff on my Instagram as well. But yeah, learning some Blender, guys. Learning some Blender. And I guess that's it for comments today. Thank you, guys. So thank you guys so much for commenting. I really appreciate that. That's really awesome. By the way, this microphone, if you like the way that it sounds, it's called a, oh man, I forgot. Gotta pay attention to the road. Sabine Tech Bluetooth lavalier microphone. And no, it is not a sponsored thing. I bought it with my own money because I noticed that you guys like these videos enough for me to be able to, I don't know, up the production value. And every time that you up the sound quality, the video looks better. So the video looked pretty good. The sound quality was okay, good enough for the last two videos, but I really wanted to do something that was simple. So I got this Sabine Tech microphone. It was like $99 on Amazon. I don't know if I'm still an affiliate on Amazon, but if I am, I'll put a link there, and if I'm not, I'll put a link there anyway, just in case you guys are interested. And no, it's not, again, not sponsored, but if Sabine Tech wants to sponsor this video and they're watching it, please feel free. There's a lot of other products that you have that I'm very, very interested in, so that would be cool. And so yeah, okay, so one last thing I wanted to do today, just to really test out the microphone. About a year ago, maybe actually more like a year and a half, 2 years ago, Charles and I were going to make a Mortal Kombat video in which I dressed up like Sub-Zero and he dressed up like Scorpion, and we were going to do this fight sequence. And it was going to be sort of based on a Mortal Kombat trailer that was really badass. And that Mortal Kombat trailer had a rap song. Hip-hop song is the soundtrack, right? So I was like, well, we're gonna need a rap song, and I couldn't find anything cool that was royalty free. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna make my own rap song. I'm gonna spit, you know. So anyway, I wrote the lyrics to this song. I got a beat. It's actually pretty good. I know, you know, I'm probably biased, but I actually have very strong opinions about rap and what rap music I like and what rap has become. So anyway, not so great now, used to be really fantastic. So based on what I consider to be decent taste in rap music and respectable vocabulary and ability to write lyrics and pretty good diction from all of my actor training, I think I can be a decent spit man, right? Nobody calls them that, but I just did. So anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna rap these verses. Please take it easy on me. And again, it's about Mortal Kombat. So if they're really in your face and insane, that was the point. And I hope you enjoy it. Obviously, there's no beat, so I'm just gonna do this a cappella. All right, you ready? Okay, here we go. Cause hey, you know what? I'm like a murder magician. I'll take your body parts and hey, that's what you're missing. You think of all the times you were alive reminiscing, and then you'll know that my ass is what you should have been kissing instead of dissing. Now I hope that you listen before you look down and see the blood that you're pissing as it drip drops, sprays into a violent emission, and then you feel the horror of this horrible condition is my mission. And you're not in remission. You want to stay alive, but you ain't got my permission. And if you beg, once again, I'll cut with better precision, cause I can take quite a lot, but I cannot take your bitching, and now you're preaching. While the reaper is reaching, but your prayers fall flat by your flattened position, and now it looks like it's time to call the friendly mortician, cause you took your last breath and now you're out of commission. And then here's the chorus. Fight, this mortal coil. Finish him before his body spoils. You only have seconds to press the code. Cut him in half and kick him in the chode. Fight, this mortal coil. Finish him until his body spoils. You only have seconds to press the code. Cut him in half and kick him in the chode. Or the hook, I should say. So yeah, I guess that's it. It's snowing today. I hope I picked some good comments and responded to them. And it is snowing, so I'm gonna end it here and make sure that I drive safely. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to me rap. I know that was probably cringe AF, but in case it wasn't and you enjoyed it, please, you know, punch the living crap out of that like button. Why not? All right. See ya.